If you're stopping in Athens, this might be the very excursion you need to take. Today we're going to Corinth, which is an hour and a half away from the port. We made 5 stops and this is our first. This is the Corinth Canal. It started construction in 1881 and was complete by 1893. Because of rock slides, it has been in and out of use for years. Unfortunately, now it's closed, but to open later on in 2023. Next, we went to St. Paul's Church and we saw this beautiful mural. It sits at the bottom of Corinth. The mosaic detailing is beautiful, and it's dedicated to Paul because he was the first one to found a church in Corinth. Next, we went to Corinth, and it is truly incredible and such a good hike. Currently, we are near the top of it, but it takes an hour and a half to reach the top, where you can see the remains of Aphrodite's temple. It was a fortress that saved many of the Corinthians and Greek people and was occupied until early 1900s. Along the way up, there were beautiful gates and surrounding walls. Once we were done, we had to take our time walking down because it was quite steep. But then next we went to the museum in Corinth. There's so many unique artifacts to see here. Unfortunately, it has been vandalized a few times. When we were here, we saw Apollo's temple, we saw the bema seat, some shops, as well as the baths, and the ancient toilets. You can see Corinth in the background, and here's one of the old houses. Next, our guide took us to Alkyonides Tavern, and it is mostly a local restaurant. We decided to try some of the favorites like tzatziki, Cretan salad, pastitsya, and souvlaki. And then they brought us this cool little dessert. It sat right on the sea, so we also touched the Corinthian Sea. And then it was time for our ride back. We were staying in the Divani Hotel, which was gorgeous and had just enough room for the 3 of us. And after a shower, I'm going to head to bed, but not after we have a good Greek meal.